Folks, today we're exposing one of the most insidious tools of the woke agenda, Wikipedia. That's right, the website that claims to be a neutral source of information has been hijacked by left-wing activists pushing their ideology. And if you've ever felt like the so-called facts on Wikipedia don't line up with reality, well, you're not wrong. We're going to break this down with concrete examples of bias, manipulation, and outright censorship. Spoiler alert, Wikipedia's neutrality died a long time ago. First, let's establish why this matters. Wikipedia is the 5th most visited website in the world. When people search for answers, it's often the first link they click. So when the woke mob controls Wikipedia, they control the narrative. And the left knows this. They've infiltrated Wikipedia under the guise of activism, rewriting history, redefining terms, and erasing anything that doesn't fit their agenda. Let's start with the gender debate. Go to the Wikipedia page on gender, and you'll find a full embrace of radical leftist ideology, the rejection of biological reality, the elevation of subjective identities, and the promotion of terms like gender spectrum, as if they're universally accepted truths. Who writes this stuff? Not scientists. Activists, the same crowd that cancels anyone who dares to question their narrative. Then, there's history. Take Christopher Columbus, once celebrated as a pioneering explorer. Today, his Wikipedia page reads like a leftist manifesto. Colonizer, genocide, oppressor. They've erased his context and rewritten his legacy to fit their anti-Western narrative. And let's not forget science. Pages on climate change and COVID-19 are tightly controlled by editors with a clear political agenda. Skeptics or alternative viewpoints, deleted or buried under a wall of dismissive language. Early in the pandemic, the Wikipedia page on the origin of COVID-19 labeled the lab leak theory as a fringe conspiracy theory. The lab leak theory has since gained significant credibility, with organizations like the U.S. Department of Energy and FBI acknowledging it as a plausible explanation. Wikipedia disproportionately presented pro-mask and pro-lockdown viewpoints while downplaying or omitting studies and expert opinions, highlighting their limitations or harms. Wikipedia's coverage ignores legitimate debates, such as concerns about vaccine mandates infringing on personal freedoms, or the ethics of vaccine distribution policies, and especially on their ineffectiveness in stopping the spread of the disease. So, how did we get here? Simple. The left infiltrated the system. Wikipedia's top editors, known as admins, are overwhelmingly left-leaning. They gatekeep pages, enforce their version of truth, and ban dissenting voices under the pretense of neutrality. They even label conservative sources like the Daily Wire or the Epoch Times as unreliable, while treating leftist propaganda as gospel. And if you think you can push back, think again. Editors who challenge the woke mob are silenced, banned, or harassed. Wikipedia has become a microcosm of cancel culture. Conservative figures are demonized or erased, while leftist icons are glorified. It's not just bias, it's censorship. Compare Donald Trump's page to Joe Biden's. Trump's is a laundry list of controversies, while Biden's reads like a campaign brochure. Criticism of Biden is downplayed or omitted altogether. Fox News, far right. CNN, reputable. The double standard couldn't be clearer. Even Larry Sanger, one of the site's co-founders, acknowledges that long-standing slant. In a blog post in May 2020, Sanger described Wikipedia as badly biased and as favoring left-wing and liberal politics. He listed other topics that are presented with a left-wing bias, including the topics on Hillary Clinton, abortion, drug legalization, religion, and LGBT adoption. So, what's the solution? First, stop relying on Wikipedia for anything important. Second, seek out alternative sources like Britannica, primary documents, and reputable conservative outlets. And third, call out this bias whenever you see it. The woke mob thrives on silence, but we won't give it to them. Not sure which sources to trust? Here are some examples of reputable conservative outlets: the Daily Wire, the Epoch Times, National Review, the Federalist, Town Hall. Fox News, Newsmax, One America News Network, the Heritage Foundation, the American Enterprise Institute, the Babylon Bee, and alternative social media platforms like Rumble, Truth Social, and X. Remember, knowledge is power, but only if it's the truth. Don't let the left control the narrative. Stay informed, stay skeptical, and stay free. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's keep fighting the good fight. And if you have any examples of biased articles in Wikipedia, please share them in the comments.